Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So it is time for Monday's news, and we're going to jump right in here with some exciting news that hit the internet. So what would you say if the Galaxy Note 8 came out with 6 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of on-build storage? It has to do something. I think for the Galaxy Note 8, they're going to have to give it something better than the Galaxy S8 Plus and the S8. They can't come with 64 gigs on-build storage. They can't come with 4 gigs of RAM with a Snapdragon 835. They have to come with something different to set apart that line of phone, because the Galaxy Note line is their premium phone line. This is where all the fun comes. This is where all the bang comes. All the just everything you want in a smartphone should be in the Galaxy Note line. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, recently in the last 72 hours, a picture of what is supposed to be the Galaxy Note 8 has leaked, and you can hit /leaks.com. You can check this out for yourself. It looks pretty legit, but pretty much now, you know, people can kind of fabricate and Photoshop whatever they want. And it's no different for a smartphone. Some of the leaks prior to the S8 coming out were way off, and some of the leaks for the Note 8 are way off. However, this thing looks pretty much like a more squared off S8 Plus. The screen looks huge. The screen looks like it's at least 6 inches, and it has the S Pen. And it was a black version. So does it really matter which color S8 you get now? Because the front is black. I don't know. And we're going to put a case on it anyway. Anyway, the Note 8 that leaked out, it's actually looking pretty cool, man. I mean, I don't know how they're going to bring the S8 out. I don't know when. Supposedly, a lot of people are already saying that the Note 8 is coming out in September. And some of the leaks that have come out said that the Note 8 is actually going to start, you know, getting announced in August. We don't know, though. You know, we can follow all the patterns of what they did in the previous years. But the fact is, we just don't know. And these are all rumors at this point, and that's just how we have to take it, as a rumor. Personally, I would love to see the Galaxy Note line, the 8, come out and launch with at least the lowest memory option is 128 gigs, and then 6 gigs of RAM if that's what they're going to do. 5, I don't care. 4 is enough, but they've got to set apart the Galaxy Note line. They can't keep making it just an S Pen with the same device that we already have, because the S8 Plus is going to come out and a lot of people are going to buy it. It's a small body with a huge screen. So think of the iPhone 7 Plus or the iPhone 6s Plus, that size phone, narrower with a 6.2 inch display, just all screen. So the pictures of the Note that's flowing around, you know, it actually looks, it's convincing. It's convincing. I mean, I'm really hoping that they do bring the Note out again in 2017. That would be fantastic. I'd be all over it. You guys know that I would. So what do you guys think about the leaks on the Galaxy Note 8? Look legit? Have you seen them? I'll put some links in the description of this video, more than likely. Moving on. The return, and this is crazy, the return of the Galaxy Note 7. The Galaxy Note 7 is supposedly going to be coming back, and they're saying recertified, but it's just basically they're going to build another model of the Note 7 to get rid of all those bodies and all those parts that they have from the original Note 7, and they changed the battery to a 3200 milliamp hour battery. This is a huge plus. This could be a good thing. You know, I think though what they're going to have to do is price that phone definitely under $600. They're going to have to, because they have the Galaxy S8, the lowest model priced at $750. And you know, that's just not gonna, it's not gonna do very well if they price it at $650, or, you know, people won't be so quick to buy that probably because of all the media hype that it got, the bad attention that it got. But they're bringing in a 3200 milliamp hour in this one, and it's not supposed to be sold in the US. However, there's always a way to get something. And I personally think that they would be crazy not to sell it again in the US. You know, even though all the things are online saying that they're not going to sell it in the US, they would be crazy to not release this phone in the US. That would just be bad. And I know the S8 is here. I know the S8 Plus is here. A lot of people are going for those two phones, and people are just holding out. They're not picking up the G6. They're not picking up the Ultra. They're not picking up all these other phones that are definitely capable, especially the Moto G5 Plus. they're waiting on the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 and the Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus, and definitely I understand why. Those phones are fantastic and premium build quality. Screens are great. Cameras are great. In fact, you guys know that I use the S7 to do all of my videos on YouTube pretty much now with an external mic. And it looks like some high quality video footage. It's actually pretty cool. But the Galaxy Note 7 returns. I've done a ton of videos. I've reviewed the Galaxy Note 7 last year. The Galaxy Note 7 returns. Do you buy it and save a few $100s and then buy the Note 8 in 6 months? Or just keep the Note 7? Do you buy the Note 7 with the smaller battery? Keep it because it is a production powerhouse. It's probably going to launch this time with 7.0. You know, they've got to do something. They can't bring the same thing. So do you buy it and save several hundreds of dollars? You're getting Grace UI, you know, like I said, you'll probably get 7.0, and you get all the functionality of the S Pen. Or do you say, screw that, Sammy, I'm going to buy an S8 or an S8 Plus, or I'm going to wait on the Note 8? What do? I don't know. I want the Note 7 though, and I want the Note 8. So fast forward to upcoming device, Samsung Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus. Yes, we have to talk about this again and again and again until we actually get them and the hype dies down about that phone, just like every other phone. It's going to happen. We're all going to be excited about it. We're all going to do unboxings. We're all going to do reviews. We're all going to start using that as our daily driver. But after that, 3 to 6 months, it's just another phone. Probably less than that for some phones. But Samsung is definitely known for bringing out the powerhouses, and the S8 and the S8 Plus are coming fast. And what I've heard is, take this as a rumor. Today is April 10th, it's Monday. So supposedly shipments have started as of April 9th, which means they're preparing. There are some people online that says their shipment says boxed and ready to go. Now, when you do see that, they're actually probably going to start pushing them out. Now, we'll say this, within my Samsung account, where I purchased my Samsung Galaxy S8, the options are now different. There's more options there. There's options to cancel orders. There's options to modify orders. None of those things were there. So I feel like they might be giving us a 72-hour window to make our mind up, or they're going to go ahead and push out the orders. Now, I don't know this to be true. When I called Samsung, they definitely gave some insight on some things. They told me some things, but I'm not going to talk about, I didn't want to talk about them on video in my other video I did last week. However, someone commented in the comment section about the shipping time of the S8 and the S8 Plus, and it was supposedly supposed to start being pushed to the line and boxed up and getting ready for customers on April 9th, which was yesterday. So with that being said, are you ready for your new Samsung Galaxy S8? Let's talk about Samsung for a minute. Is Samsung the king of smartphones for Android? Is Samsung the king of phones, period? There are some people that feel like this, and they're probably going to always feel like this. They feel like Samsung is top dog, and now I'm not saying they're not or they are. I'm just getting your opinion. Do you think Samsung is really running the Android show like that? How do you think Samsung is doing? Are they running the show? Are they smashing LG? Are they smashing Motorola? Are they smashing HTC? Are they just wiping everybody else off the planet? I mean, I posted something on Twitter about the iPhones that we have. I have so many iPhones laying around, and they're basically just a bunch of paperweights. The only thing they're really good for are the cameras at this point, because the software on iPhones is just so outdated. The hardware is so outdated. They're not going to get any love from Android users. No one's going to be switching from Android to an iPhone at this point because we already know what we're getting. So I'm not bashing Apple. Obviously, I bought the iPhones, and you guys know that my number one product that I use daily is the iPad Pro 9.7, 256 gig. I can do wonders with that. Sometimes I shoot, actually I've been shooting all of the Monday news on the iPad, but I decided to go ahead and grab the Galaxy S7 and do it. Since I was upstairs, I was like, screw it, you know, I didn't want to go downstairs and get it. However, that tablet gets all my, I do all my gaming on there if I'm going to game, media content, it's all done on the 9.7 iPad Pro. But what's up with Apple? They're going to have to, anyway, let's rewind. I posted something on Twitter about selling all these iPhones because they're paperweights. Well, There were some people like, I'll buy it. Don't you have an Apple Watch? I'm like, yeah, I'll buy that too. The fact is, one person commented that I need to basically not say anything about Apple until the new iPhone comes out. Well, we already know. I mean, if Apple changes the design of the iPhone, it will be a miracle. And if they do, they're going to charge way more than the Galaxy line. They're going to charge, a bunch more than Samsung would charge for their devices, which are definitely better in my opinion. Android is just kind of better than iOS. And people say, well, it's more stable. Some guy was like, you need to do your research. It's more stable. You don't know what you're talking about. That's just all your personal opinion. Just personal opinion. I don't feel like iOS has innovated or Apple has innovated in I don't know when. They're done innovating. So what? The phones have waterproofing now and dual speak. So what? That's something that's been out for a long time. Apple, it's time to come with something different and shocking all people, just like Samsung's doing right now. The Galaxy S8, the S8 Plus, and the upcoming Galaxy Note 8, even the Galaxy Note 7 is a shock and awe device. The Galaxy S7 and the S7 Edge are still shock and awe devices. Because I'm recording with the front camera on the S8 right now, bumpy cam, and that is a shock and awe product. It's still great. You can use the S7 and S7 Edge all the way into 2018 and 19 probably. Because the cameras are going to get worse. And whether they get software updates, if that's important to you, you have to decide on your own. However, these two devices, the S7 and the S7 Edge, are flawless. Cameras are great. Battery life is good on both of them. And they got the latest update so far. So what do you guys think? Monday News, it's your man Jay Will. Note 8, when is it coming? S8, S8 Plus, are they shipping now? Note 7, is it going to return? Apple, when are you going to update and do some innovation? It's your man Jay Will. Leave a comment. I can't wait to talk about this. Take care.